My husband was a law enforcement officer that was shot and killed in the line of duty. As we've seen over the past few years, policing is tough in America, along with community relations. It's challenging on both sides. Lives are lost on both sides. How can we put the politics aside and really focus on positive solutions? I mean, with the understanding that, both sides are at stake.
There was a police captain, I think he's out of Texas, who talked about the fact that his son had been taken by violence, that I think another family member had taken by violence, and how moved he was by what had happened because he understood it. For me, I think people need to get into the community and talk to the folks and say, listen, none of us want this. Nobody wants to shoot anybody. But when something happens, we have to come to you. You have to help us. But if no one says, listen, yeah, there are nervous officers out there and bad things do happen, but we have to admit that they've happened. We can't sweep it under the rug and say it never happened. We have to make everybody honest. And both sides, I think, have to say, listen, I don't have my husband, you don't have your son. We have a connection here. Let's try to make it something that will work. I think if honesty in both departments, in our community and in the police department, were clearer, empathy, I guess, it would be much easier for people to say, oh, you're not just shooting because you don't like it. You made a mistake. You were scared. I think people would understand that. If you're in the dark, and somebody comes through a door, I don't know how I would respond, but you don't want to give me a handgun.
Well, first of all,
you know what I mean? You don't want that.